Hey guys, Steerman1999 here. I got a review for you guys today of the Sword Oshkosh P-Series plow. I'm gonna start off by saying, oh my god, Chuck Sword really hit it out of the ballpark this time. This is an amazing model. I really don't know how it could get any better. Well, this part could open. That's the only thing that doesn't move on it. It even has air suspension in the seats. Yeah, that's how nice it is. The steering, well, we'll start with the plow. These little pests come with it. They're hydraulic connectors. They connect these hydraulic lines to those to those, and they're a pain to put on, so I just leave them off. I like the look of them. I like the look of it with them on, but they're just too much to put on. So the plow, it raises. Well, it should raise more. This is as high as it raises. It does not raise very high, as you can tell. But my studio, you could call it that, isn't very flat either, so. And it lowers like that. Here, let's see if this makes a difference. Well, anyway, because I'm an idiot, I can't figure out how to get this so that it raises. But on the back, there's these wheels. Here, I'll just pull the plow off. Comes off. And on the back, you got your wheels there. The hydraulics, I think, that extend. I don't use the wheels very much. These are just pads that are floating. I think in the real machine they're spring-loaded, but whatever. It tilts side to side with those hydraulics there. And if you can see in there, there's a hydraulic in there that raises and lowers. Yeah, that's how detailed it is. The plow itself is plastic with metal ribbing up here. You got the cutting edge there is metal too. This is rubber up here. Got your Oshkosh decals on there. It's an extremely nice plow. Although I'm not too big of a fan of it on the truck. I like the truck by itself. So, and it also, see if, don't know if you guys can see it. It tilts too. Although I don't know if it's supposed to do that. So, onto the truck. The plow slides in via these rails here. Slides in there, like, see the little piece in there? That slides in there. I don't know what that little silver thing is. You got your hydraulics, lights, front block, your grill, which is etched out. It's an extremely imposing machine. It's almost as scary as a Peterbilt. Both the engine covers open, and the engine is extremely detailed. On both sides. Wheels. Has suspension. Can hear it. That's better. The doors do open. Just a second. Sorry, the pick that comes with it, I don't remember where I put it, so, okay, just had to move my computer. Here's the pointy thing. The door's open. And then your extremely detailed interior in there. You could probably shrink down and actually drive this truck if you wanted to. And then probably see the seat there? Yep. It moves. You got a metal handrail right there next to the door. Tiny, tiny, tiny warning labels. Try and focus in there. I can't read them. I couldn't read them with a magnifying glass. The propeller. And there's another tiny warning label up here. Having problems holding my camera. But there's your air horns. And this whole mirror assembly thing, the lights and antenna, and then the warning light, is all metal. And the mirrors are actually reflective. There's a little reflective strip on them. You got your fuel tank down there. You can see the drive shaft. And get this. It actually turns. It's a functioning drive shaft on a 1/50th scale model. I just can't believe it. You got rubber mud flaps here, steps, more rubber mud flaps. Oh, all wheels. You've got all-wheel steer on this. So that steers, and that steers. You have even more tiny warning labels on the chassis, along with your bolt detailing. So, That's probably, you'll crush your hand if the dump bed lands on you. More, and then chains. Rubber mud flaps in the back here too. With the Oshkosh logo on them. You also have let's see, a working pintle hitch. Now, I tried hooking up the beaver tail trailer. It doesn't work. The hitch is too high up. On the dump bed, you have grab ladders. The top there, ribs, a light, and the rivet up there that holds it. I don't know what these things are here, the holes there, but here's the locking mechanism. It actually goes down like the real thing on both sides. This side is looser than this one. I'll use the pointer from now on instead of my fingers. This, you open them. The dump bed doesn't actually go far enough in for it to actually lock, but it does give you a satisfying click sound, and it's nice. You've also got your teeny tiny chains here. They're extremely small. Onto the back. You've got your chains, and then this actually opens, which is amazing, and sometimes it stays open. Your lights on the side, Oshkosh mud flaps, fine tiny lights, Oshkosh trucks. This one is a bit, and it just came off. I don't know, I like it. I think I like it without the mud flaps. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, mud flaps or no mud flaps. I personally like it without the mud flaps. These ones come out too. So, yes mud flaps or no mud flaps? I think you can see more of them. They're nice, but I personally like it better. Tell me what you guys think. It's like a vote. You got your working drive shaft there. This is what I would assume is your battery box. No, your battery box is down here. Ah, focus. And then, I don't know what that is. Probably oil for the hydraulics. And tiny warning labels again. Some lines in there. Metal wheel rims. I forgot to say that. And then a nice tread on the tires too. And you've also got rear suspension, which you can probably see. You can see the spring in there. Battery box. Got your exhaust pipe on this side, which is etched through. Handrail. this door opens too. And then have air ride seats on this side too, with your windows and tiny warning labels and door handle. It's not working. $600 for this kit. Probably about crushing your hand in the door. Now, that's pretty much. There's a warning label in there. Hope you saw that because I'm not zooming in again. Now, zoom all the way out here. The dump bed, it raises, not too bad. And you have your hydraulic there. And here's another cool feature of this truck. See this little thing in there? That I've bent it a couple of times. Accidentally, of course. But if you're servicing the machine, there's one on each side. Put them up. And if in the event of a hydraulic failure, the dump bed doesn't fall down and kill you. Now, if you buy this, remember, always put them down because I've forgotten to, and it ends up with them being extremely bent. You can see some of your chassis detail in there. All the lines that I have no idea what they are. Okay. Put that back down. And turn it on its side. I'll pop the mirrors off here. So, starting at the front, you got your transmission there, oil pan, Western Star 4900 SI. Don't kill me on this one like you did with Rabbit Smeller. You got mad at him. It's a 6x4 machine, so there's only 2 drive axles. This one, there's only 2 drive axles. This one and this one. So the drive shaft only goes that far. Your oil pan, axle, steering. It steers farther that way. I can't see. It steers better like this than it does like that. And it's because of this little bar in there. But I'm afraid to take it out for fear of damaging the wheel. And you can see your hydraulic lines crisscrossing in there. Big old screw. And come off. And if you look just right, you can see how it's etched through there. So you can see through it. So, transmission, all your lines, fuel tank. No fuel lines, though. I'm surprised. Rubber mud flaps, drive axle, all those lines. Steering. Got suspension on here too. Each wheel has individual suspension, which is extremely nice. You can see that little piece moving in there and not moving there. Same with this axle, the tag axle. You can see the hydraulics in there. You can see some lifting hooks in there. Or towing hooks, I don't know. That's the first time I've noticed them. Lots of detail on the underside. Now, you probably don't want to walk. Well, let me just say thanks for putting up with me rambling on. Oh, right, I'm gonna compare it. So, here we have the infamous Mac. Just show you a comparison. The Oshkosh. I have to get up again. Ugh. The Oshkosh, they're about the same size. The Oshkosh is a bit taller. Front. I think the Mac is a bit wider than the Oshkosh. And they're about the same length. Oh, I almost burnt my ear on the light. You can see the height here. But this definitely brings up the height for the Mac. And the back. The back is obviously much better on the Oshkosh. So, here I'll show you the dump angle of the Oshkosh and the Peterbilt, or the Peterbilt. I don't have a Peterbilt. I used to. Of the Mac. It's about actually the same. So, thanks for putting up with me for this long. I originally wasn't gonna do a review of this truck because there was just so much detail and it would take me like half an hour, which I'm a little under, but not by much. So, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, tell me yes mud flaps or no mud flaps. And tell me what you thought of the music playing in the background. I had the radio on and I didn't feel like changing it or turning it off. So, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.